Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Dobbins. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Dobbins. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Dobbins going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Broncos 7, Jaguars 0.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Okay, tomato. Silver.
ETN up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This now a 3rd and 4. Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37.
22 yards. And the
1st and 10. It's Etienne. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Etienne on the toss right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Jaguars, 1st down.
Hey, Lion, 30 left.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Come on, bruh.
Back at the 11-yard line. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. Now Lawrence. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. And he's going to be touched down here.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter there to make the grab. And the Jags take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw is Nix. And it is caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
That was was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Nix to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. What's good on the extra point? And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But completions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. He's going to air one out. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
I've been at home, baby.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Lawrence. He's across midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be second and a couple. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Here's Lawrence to throw. He completes it to Hunter. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
We're good. Easy.
Jaguars first down.
11.
First and 10.
But to throw again is Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 16.